Hey, what's up everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG. And today, I have a big smile on my face because I get to crack into a box of a set that I really enjoy opening, and that is Double Masters 2022. We're going to open up a draft booster box today. I've had pretty good success with this set overall, but I also just find that there's a lot of juice in it at both the rare and the mythic level. So it just, I don't know, it makes it easy for me to want to go back to over and over again. So today we're going to open up a box, hopefully pull some fun stuff along the way. With that being said, why don't we go ahead and dive on in and let's crack some packs. So as of the filming of this video, these boxes are still hanging around $230 a box. They, for a minute, dipped below 200. But if you remember, like when this set first came out, when Double Masters 2022 first came out, these boxes got up to like $350 for the draft boxes, right? We're not even just talking about collector book boxes. So the fact that they're still $230 for me is like, right now there's a resurgence in Magic singles and sealed box prices. We're seeing an uptick, and I kind of feel like this is still possibly one of the better values out there. All right, it is a big set. There's a lot of, I will say at the mythic level, you've got some really good hits. There's some really bad ones as well. There's a bunch of mythics in this set. I can't remember these. Oh, they are. There we go. Pull tabs. There's a bunch of mythics that feel completely terrible. But there's also, as I mentioned, quite a bit of value at the rare level, more than enough that if you hit a bad patch of mythics, you can still do really well on just the rares alone. All right, here. Cryptic Spires. All right, off the bat, we've got a borderless foil Oracle of Moldiah. I want to say this is like $6 for the borderless foil Oracle of Moldiah. It's not bad. Oracle is like one of those cards that was really, really hot for a long time, and it was really good, and it's kind of starting to get outclassed a little bit, but still a strong pull. Nice borderless foil rare. All right, Battlefield Promotion. Rare is a Boar Tusk Liege. We do not want to see lieges. I say singles are going up. I don't really refer to the lieges when I say that. Pull from Tomorrow, perfectly fine rare. Not a big value target, but still pretty decent overall. Banneret. Yeah. All right, no borderless cards in there. Cool. Hey, not a bad first pack. At the top of the pile, Dockside is, I don't say handedly taken over the top spot in the set as far as the most valuable card, but it has. It's like 78. I think Imperial Seal is still like 72. So again, it's not super far off. But Dockside does sit atop now. Would not mind pulling one of those, as you might imagine. All right, Arachnus Web. Living Lightning. Rare is a 1,000 Year Storm. Good downshift to rare in this set. It is a good rare. It would feel terrible as a mythic. And then a Shattergang Bros after that. Bant Charm, go for the throat. Good old Bloodbraid. Elf. No borderless cards. All right. We should average about 6 to 8 mythics per box. As I mentioned, there are some real janky ones in there. But, as I also mentioned, Dockside, Cavern of Souls, Imperial Seal, Mana Drain, the Eldrazi. So there's some really good ones. There's some really good mythics as well. All right, Path to Exile. Hey, foil Path to Exile. We'll take that. Martial Glory. Rare is Elsha of the Infinite. And of Rena Lich Queen. This is a draftable product, so you do have stretches where you don't really hit a whole lot of things. That's a thing that happens. All right. As far as rares, Force of Negation, Teferi's Protection are both running neck and neck, like $42, $43 a piece. Let's see here. Altar. What am I thinking? Altar. Yeah, Altar's up to like $30 for Exian Altar. There we go. So those are the three probably most valuable rares. Hey, borderless foil Flicker Wisp. That's kind of cool. That's neat. All right, Disfigure. First mythic is... Yes! Yeah! All right, Imperial Seal. Let's freaking go. Still one of the strongest. Imperial Seal, I think the regular one is like right around $72, $73. It's right up there with Dockside. So that is a certifiable mega hit. It is still one of the best 2 hits in the set, and they are both really, really strong. So that's awesome. Huge hit for us in the Imperial Seal. Fan-freaking-tastic. Follow that with a Darksteel Plate. Darksteel Plate, I think, is around $8 or so. So a solid rare. And a lot of that in the rare. There's a lot of $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 rares. Hey, Rampant Growth. Neat. Borderless Rampant Growth. There we go. Well, there you go. So $230 per box and a $72, $73 seal right there. Goes a long way. Goes a long, long way. Okay. Next up, Cryptic sure, Mana Leak, foil Mana Leak. Perforos' Emissary. Rare is a Marchesa the Black Rose, sure. And a Villainous Wealth after that. Heroic Reinforcement, Skin Render. Hey, Gruul Turf, Borderless Gruul Turf. Those bounce lands, right around $1 to $2 a piece. Some of them a little bit more than that. Some of the foils as many as $4. So there is some value there as well. As far as other powerhouse mythics, I don't think I mentioned that Kozilek. Well, like I said to Eldrazi, I said Kozilek's like 40. I think Ulamog's in like the $30 range, $35 range. So a lot of value there. All right, Abzan Charm, Coiling Oracle, Green Sun Zenith. Nice. There's another pretty solid rare for us. I think Green Sun Zenith's right around $9 or $10, so good value there. And a Kumbal Console of Allocation after that. Do you see a borderless card back here? We have ourselves a Kasali Pride Mage as a borderless. We should get about anywhere from like 3 to 5 borderless rare or mythics per box. We do have obviously a borderless foil already in that Oracle of Moldiah, so we should probably get at least a couple more. All right. Starting off strong with the Imp Seal, though. That's great. Puts us ahead on board already. Okay. Vampiric Rites. Eel Umbra. Another mythic is an Izuri. Yeah, so there's one of the Womp Womp mythics. Izuri, I think, is like under $1. That's going to happen. They do have those. I actually kind of like Izuri as a card, but yeah, not value. Decidedly not value. Twin Flame. I think Twin Flame is actually like just over $3, so put that up top. Surreal Memoir. Terminate. Nice. Spell Pierce in the borderless. Okay. All right, last pack of the first column of the box. Doing pretty well. I mean, Imperial Seal goes a long way. Green Sun Zenith and Dark Steel Plate are not bad rare hits as well. How do we finish off? The foil rare is Rurik Thar Unbowed. Not a very good foil rare. So we did hit 2 foil rares already, of which one was borderless. Rurik is fine, but not great. I'm gonna throw it up top because it's a foil rare, but it's not carrying the box. Hey, there's a really strong rare for us. So very nice. Bloom Tender still around $13 to $15 at this time. So really strong rare still, and happy to have it. Ever playable Chaos Warp. Can't be mad about that. Sign of Darkness. Unburial Rites. Neat. And a Monastery Swift Spear in the borderless. All right, first column down, I already have ourselves an Imperial Seal. And then as far as rares are concerned, a $13, $10, and probably $8 rare. So rares holding up their end of the bargain. That's not counting the Oracle. Into column number 2. Cards I personally would like to see. You know what's funny is I'm really looking for another Consecrated Sphinx. Like, as much as I want to say, yeah, Dockside, like, yeah, I'd be psyched about that. Don't get me wrong. But as far as like an attainable mid-level mythic, I would be very cool. Another foil rare. We have a Drogskull Reaver. Actually, not a big value hit, but at one point it was. And I don't actually have a ton of these, so kind of okay with this. I like the old Drogskull Reaver. So that's a decent foil rare. Hey, Shadowborn Apostle. Neat. Like a $2 foil common because Shadowborn Apostle is the thing. After that, Anger, Oh the Gods. And a Wilt Leaf Liege. That's our second Liege of the box, if my memory serves. Another borderless Flicker Wisp. Blood Artist. Solid uncommon. I think, again, Blood Artist is still like $2 just as a regular old uncommon. All right. What's funny is a mythic I kind of forgot is in this, and I hardly ever pull them, is a Cavern of Souls. So I would also not be opposed to pulling that. Shocker, I know. Chronicler of Heroes. Militia Bugler. Assassin's Trophy. You know what? Despite the recent reprint, the very recent reprint in Karlov Manor, jeez. Assassin's Trophy is still like $6 at present, so a very solid rare hit for us still. All right, Nest Tender. Conclave Mentor, Simic Growth Chamber. That's going to do it for that pack. Yeah, I'm not going to be upset about a $5 to $6 Assassin's Trophy still. That's cool. Been a while since we hit a mythic, though. Feels like we're kind of due, right? Basilica as the foil uncommon. League Guild Mage. Fiery Justice. That's pretty gross as a rare. Sure. And Yahenni, Undying Partisan. I think it was since downshifted to uncommon in, I think it was Commander Masters. Fiery Justice. That was a bad inclusion at the time. People saw that and were like, ugh. Ugh. That is a thing. All right. Time for some of those strong rares I was talking about. Go for the Throat. Rift Bolt. Pithing Needle. Good old Pithing Needle. All right. Also been reprinted quite a few times. Magister Sphinx. Stagger Shock. This middle column has been far less kind so far. Come on, middle column. Do your part. Cat Dragon. Right, meow. Supernatural Stamina in the foil common. Foil common Ingenious Scab. Rare is a Creekwood Liege. That is our third liege. And a Hostage Taker. Inquisition, nice uncommon. Okay. Come on, box. Time to pick it back up. Let's see like a Force of Negation or Teferi's Protection. Actually, I think Damnation also like is a $20 card right now. I think Smothering Tithe is also back to over $20. You know, we have to pull them, but those would be great. Good old E-Witness as a foil uncommon. Carrier Thrall. Mythic is a Cedrus, another one of those kind of bad mythics. Cedrus, I think, is like literally like $1, maybe right on the nose. Okay, all right, that's mythic, sure. And a Bedlam Reveler. Oh, man, started off so strong. Another Shadowborn Apostle. $1 to $2 uncommon. All right, 2 packs left in this middle column. Come on, Cryptic Spires, sure. Stagger Shock, foil uncommon. Crew and Striker. Rares. Oh, there we go. Nice. There we go. Happy about that. Let's freaking go. All right, good old Smothering Tithe. As I mentioned, I think the regular Smothering Tithe is like $22, $23 or something like that. So I want to say the borderless is probably like $25. That is still a really, really good hit for us. Excellent pull. Needed that. Middle column was falling way, way behind. So there is a borderless Smothering Tithe. Very good pull. And a Gravecrawler. Hey, I think Gravecrawler is like $3. Feel like I'm not unhappy about seeing a Gravecrawler there. Selesnya Sanctuary in the borderless. All right. That was kind of like almost like I had to have it at that point. We'd gone so long without a hit, which is it's a thing with this product. Plenty of really good hits, but there's also, you know, a bunch of what you call draft chaff. All right. Oh, nice. Borderless foil, Burning Tree Emissary. Kind of cool. Love the art on it. Even Initiate. Hey, Divining Top. Nice. There we go. There's another really strong rare hit for us. I think Top is still like $22, something like that. So, or back up to. So, really, really strong rare hit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we wanted to see. And a Hydroid Krasis. Man, is Krasis... I'm going to guess it's above $3. I could be wrong on that. Like, it has hung around $3 to $5. Sometimes it dips below, but I'll say above. Probably wrong, but that's okay. All right, Summer Bloom, Crackling Doom. Okay, that was the last pack of the middle column. Tithe and Top basically bailed us out because that middle column was otherwise pretty unkind. But as we head in this last column here, we still have an Imperial Seal. We actually still only have 3 Mythics for all of that, and the rares are doing some work. So we're doing okay overall. If we can just pull a little bit more gas back here, I think we'll be fine. Let's see it. All right, Wing Steed Rider. Last Breath. Rare is a Anguished Unmaking. Okay. English Unmaking, I think, is around 3 to 4. And a Legion's Initiative. Dream Shaper. Cool. All right. I do find that to be one of the things about this product. Obviously, I mentioned that at the beginning. It's like, hey, the rares are really strong. You don't. It's far from mythic or bust. Yeah, you have some really sweet top end mythics, but there are some bad ones. But there is more than enough gas at the rare level to really carry these boxes. I mean, we haven't even hit. I mean, we hit a couple of the good ones. We didn't even hit a couple of the great ones. So, Vampire Sovereign, Balustrade Spy. Asking you shall receive. Nice. I really wanted a Consecrated Sphinx. I haven't actually pulled that many. I want to say the Borderless Sphinx is probably about $20 as well. So that qualifies as a really solid mythic pull. And in fact, I don't think I've pulled the Borderless. I think I might have only pulled a couple of the regulars. So as much of this product I've opened, which is a fair bit, this might actually be the first Borderless Sphinx. Certainly, I think the only one I pulled for myself. So that's really cool. Really happy with that pull. Definitely was a card that I was looking to obtain another copy of, so that's sweet. All right. Excellent pull. Mathis after that. Another Shadowborn Apostle. Nice. If you have a $2 common in there and that just like sits between right around $2, you can never feel bad about that, right? Because you're going to pull at least a couple of those per box. So added value. All right. Brings us up to 4 mythics as well. Sometimes you get 2 mythic packs. In fact, I was going to say, there's another Borderless. We had a Borderless mythic. So we did hit another Borderless, and it was a mythic. Agony Warp. Ambuscade. Nicol Bolas. A lot of the gold card stuff. Bolas is definitely going to be at the lower end. Probably a couple of bucks. I actually really like this card, and I had it in a sealed pool once and absolutely wrecked face with it. So I always have a soft spot for this card. It's still pretty sweet. And an Impervious Great Worm after that. Spider Spawning. Okay. It looks like we've got about 5 packs left. Yep, 5 counting the one in my hand. One more good rare mythic pull, and I think we're going to be over the top with this box. God's willing. City of Brass. Hey, nice. You know what? City of Brass is like $15-16 now. So this does qualify as a really strong rare pull at this point. I think the borderless ones are like 20 and the borderless foil ones are like 30 now. I'm really glad I hung on to those. So $15-16 City of Brass. That is strong. Intet the Dreamer. Mythrealized. Azorius Chancery in the borderless. Sweet. Unearth in the borderless. Also sweet. Okay. All right. Not bad. I think this box is at least break even at this point. We might officially be in Gravy Land, or pretty close. Yeah, it's probably pretty close. Cryptic Spire, sure. Shocker there. Okay. Foil Celestia Sanctuary, hero of the games. Rare Abzan Ascendancy. Rurikthar the Unbowed. Eeh. Okay. We are at 5 mythics. Possibly at least 1 left in this box, in fact. I mean, honestly, 5 would be, to me, slightly below average in terms of mythic count. So, I feel like we should be good for at least 1 more, but definitely not a guarantee. Cryptic Spires, Spark Mage's Gambit as a foil common. Capture Sphere, foil common. Grim Flare, so there we go. So we've got another borderless, so it does bring us up to, what, 3-4 borderlesses for the box. That's about on par. Seems correct. Unfortunately, Grim Flare is not a value hit, but it is a sweet Richard Kane Ferguson art. So I'm going to throw it up top, even though I definitely know it's not $3. But there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Another ginormous mythic hit. We have done well. We've officially done well. If you go 50-50 on the mythics and 3 of them are really strong, that's huge. So Mana Vault is still like a $50 card. That's beautiful. I'm never sad about pulling a Mana Vault. Never. So awesome hit right there. And we're officially over the top with this box. Feel pretty good about being able to say that at this point. Man, a Mana Vault, Imperial Seal, and a borderless Consecrated Sphinx. So that does bring us to the 6 mythics. We hit 3 of the very low end ones, but man, the hits were hits. Okay. Foil Uncommon Rancor, Hyena Umbra. Another and mythic number 7 is not bad either. It is Bitter Blossom. Bitter Blossom isn't like the powerhouse that it once was, but it is still a really good card. And I think Bitter Blossom, oh man, I'm going to take a guess at this. I want to say like Bitter Blossom's like 15, 16. That seems about correct. So I'm still going to count it as a win on the Mythic front. Not upset about that even a little bit. Sweet card. Sweet, sweet card. Revel Arc after that. Firemine Vessel. Mole Drifter. Thought Scour in the Borderless. Cool. All right, well, heading into this last pack. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? All right, heading in this last pack, we've officially hit our really good Mythic quota. We have some strong rares. I mean, honestly, I'm just being greedy at this point. Let's call it what it is, but it's not going to stop me. So if we can hit another strong rare, like, man, if we hit like a Force of Negation or something like that, this box is officially awesome. It's really, really good now. All right, Strands of Undeath as a foil. Fiery Fall. Rare is a Abbot of Kirkkeep. That's so close to a Force of Negation. Not at all. And a Lavalanche. All right, well, can't all be gas all the time. Can't be upset with this box even a little bit here. Probably a $72, $73 Imperial Seal. Probably a $50 Mana Vault. I'm going to say Bitter Blossom's like 15, 16. Sphinx is probably about 20. So that is a lot of the value right there. Top's probably about 20. Tithe is probably around 25. And then, what, $15, $16 City of Brass, $5 to $6 Assassin's Trophy, $13 Bloom Tender, $10 Green Sun Zenith, $8 Darksteel Plate, and a few over here that are like $3 or $4 as well. This was definitely one of those boxes. It was like bigger on the spectrum, wider spectrum. It wasn't a lot of like $5 or $6 cards. It was big hits and tiny hits. Big hits and tiny hits. But I think this box served us well. I'm a huge fan of Double Masters 2022. I think the draft boxes are still pretty appropriately priced despite climbing values in Magic right now. So that's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me. And by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, everybody. And be well.